Okay, guys, here is the second trailer for Daredevil Season 2, and then this one focus on Elektra, and we're going to do a breakdown of it now. So let's get right into it. The trailer opens with a view of New York from a bridge, a couple of buildings in the distance, and the first dialogue is Elektra saying, "Would you believe it if I told you I missed you?" And then we get some saying with this, and then Matt saying no, and she's still asking him for help. But this looks like the scene taken from where she first broke into his house and all this different things. So that's very cool. Then we get the Netflix logo. Then we get the beautiful Marvel logo. Then we get another view of the city, and the second piece of dialogue says, "What do you want from me?" Because um, and she says like, "You fight better than anyone I know." They're sitting in the cafeteria. Then we get some shots of Daredevil fighting criminals. Then Elektra is telling Matt Murdock that she has information that the Accuser has returned to New York. And after season one, obviously Matt mentions that he drove him out of New York. And Elektra mentions, no, you didn't do it. And she said they'll just hibernate. They're just hibernated and watch you take out their enemies. So Matt Murdock was just taking out their own enemies so that the Accuser can build their crime empire, and they can come back to New York and take it over. So it looks like from the trailer that beginning of the trailer, you get a feel that Elektra's been hunting down the Accuser for quite a while now, and that she tracked him back to New York. So pretty cool. Then we get another piece of dialogue. Now New York is rapid rapid for taking. So that's pretty. Then we get a bit of a biker gang reference. If you're a fan, if you've seen Agents of Shield season 1, you know that there's an episode where I forgot her name, the Asgardian who comes to Earth in season 1, and she takes over this bike gang, and they're called Dogs of Hell, and we get another reference to them, a bunch of bikers coming out of the pub, and that's that's very cool. Then we get some more shots of the Accuser. Then we get a very nice, very sweet fight scene with Matt Murdock and Elektra fighting, and it's pretty badass how they team up and all these different things. And a bit of a comedy moment where Elektra, just stops fighting for a minute and just says, "You hungry?" It's pretty funny. I've got to say, she looks really perfect with her suit. I guarantee this is the proto suit, just like Daredevil had that black costume from season 1. Because there is another shot of the trailer uh, coming up where she has a different costume. Then we get a nice proper look. This is the kind of view of the suit I like. This is the undamaged version of the suit where there's no cuts or anything. So that you have red eyes. He has red eyes. The Daredevil suit, which I think is brilliant. You have the red eyes. He looks perfect. Then we get a Netflix original series. Then we get what looks like there's been a bit of a terrorist attack like they did last season. And like Foggy is just saying, every time I go up these stairs, I don't know if you're dead or you're injured or something. And we got a sense of that in the first season. That this might elevate it in this season. And then he picks up the Daredevil suit and he tries to walk with it, but Matt stops him. So this must be a bit of an where he tries to fight the main ninja, which I'm coming up in a little while, which will be a bit repetitive, won't it? if it turns out it's the same guy. Then we get a shot of Karen Page, and then we get a shot of the Punisher just sneaking up on somebody. This doesn't look like the same place, but you know, just awesome. Obviously we can see the Punisher a few times, which is pretty nice. So we get another tagline: "No justice without vengeance." Yeah, and like Matt Murdock sees Claire, and he says like, "This is my city. I need to take care of this." And she's like, "No, you don't. This isn't your city anymore. It's their city now, like the Punishers, and all these different things. Like." Yeah, it's got to be crazy. Then we have some fighting scenes with him and the Punisher. Then it has no redemption without sacrifice, which is a pretty nice line. Then we get another few shots and a very nice look at the helmet, which is pretty awesome. Then we get what looks like the Punisher shooting up a place. Then we get exploding bicycles. Then we get a shot of Elektra. And Matt Murdock going into battle with these bunch of people, and she's wearing like leather type suit. Yeah, it looks black, but it will look ridiculous with two red kind of themed heroes running around New York with each other at night. It'd be a bit dodgy, you know what I mean? I mean, just like her proto suit, it's black, and his is red. Then we get some Accuser. Then we get some short, and then we get a cameo from Stick saying they're called the Hand, and you can't stop them. You can't stop what they've started. And then we get a kind of a guy who takes off his mask, which is pretty cool, and he turns around or something. Then we get another line saying the rising is coming. So and Matt Murdock and Elektra is looking down at the big hole, and we get some fight scenes between Daredevil and this ninja guy, this new ninja guy. Hopefully, it's that guy who got seriously burnt in the last season. He might be out for revenge on Daredevil, and this time to get another scar. Gets kicked through a window. Nice look at another suit. Then we get the Punisher taking targets. It's just crazy. Then we get a bit of a sex scene with Elektra and Matt Murdock. Then we get another fight bit with Punisher and Matt Murdock. Then we fall out the window, which is pretty weird. So yeah, that's Daredevil season 2. And then there's this bit of a comedic scene that's at the end of the trailer set where Elektra and Matt was saying, "You've been working out, by the way." And she's like, "I appreciate that." It's I think she's gonna bring some funny lines into it. So yeah, that's my trailer breakdown for Daredevil season 2. This is more like the Elektra-centric trailer. The last one we had sorry about that. Last time we had the Punisher-centric trailer. Now we have in the Elektra one, and I've got to be honest, the Elektra one seems more interesting, if I'm honest. So yeah, thanks for watching this trailer breakdown, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.